The internet is full of many wonderful things, but it's also home to many terrible things. That's why we install antivirus programs to protect our computer from the very, very bad stuff out there on the internet. Netcrawler is a game about protecting your computer through playing a deck-building card game strategy game that is honestly really, really fun. I was actually surprised on how fun this is. It is difficult, though. It took me a while to comprehend how to play this game, because there's a few things that aren't as obvious as it should be. There's no tutorial, so you gotta figure this out on your own. So I'm here to, A, recommend this game quite heavily, and B, ease you in on some of the very strange decisions this game makes. So, let's play some Netcrawler. So like I said, this is a deck-building strategy game, but it is also a tile placement game. For you see, the cards in the deck that you are making are the tiles you place on the board. We use our left click and left click only to select one of the tiles we have in our hand that are dealt to you at the start of each wave, and we pick a spot to put the tile on, place it right there, boom, done. We cannot remove any tile that we have placed, but we can switch them out, which we'll get to in a minute. The whole goal of this game is that, well, there really isn't any end goal to the game. The only gameplay mechanic throughout the entire game is just making your deck better and better as you go along. There is a score that you can get. I think my highest is like 26, and that was tough to get to. But as you continue wave after wave after wave, your score gets better. You make better choices on cards you put in your deck, which are tiles that you place down. It all makes sense as you go through the game more and more. Now, the whole goal of the game, well, the whole way to play the game, I'm air quoting so much right now, is to make sure you have a connected we'll get to that later, connected line from the top of the board, which is the net, where you're getting all this information from, to the bottom of the board, which is your servers, per se, where all the information is stored and used. So we need to make a complete connection from top to bottom, which you do with placing the tiles. We have this tile, we have this tile, and we have this tile. We now have a completely straight connection from the top to the bottom. We can now begin the game, per se. This tile right here that we have, the cross section, we're not going to be using it quite yet. We're still on beginner mode here. So, we now begin. New wave. Each new wave you get dealt a new hand of cards that you can play. The blue dots that are coming for us are the information. That is the good bits. Those are the bits we want. When we get one of those bits, we gain a credit. Credits are used to purchase new cards on the side. That is how you make a deck builder work to begin with, so the more credits you get, the more cool cards you get, which you put in your deck, which are then, spent on doing stuff, per diem. Whatever that means. When a new wave hits, this is where the big information comes in, because, as you've noticed, this is also a tower defense game. And the towers are the little circles that have... Okay, things are not going well. Little circles that are on some of the tiles that you have placed. Those tiles have, along with those nodes, little yellow dots. And those are the dots that indicate how long those nodes can stay on the board. So that node that we just switched out could only last on the board for 2 waves. This one right here is going to be kept for 3 waves, including this one that we have just done. So I'm going to switch those out. Like I said, like I think I said, you cannot remove tiles from the board, but you can switch them out with new tiles. And that is the mechanic you really have to understand, because as waves keep coming, the nodes that you have placed will run out of energy. And to refresh those energies, you have to replace them with other cards in your hand, which then get shuffled back into the deck you own, which then refreshes your power, which then... It's a cycle. It is an ever-changing cycle to the game board, and that makes this game very, very difficult. And now as the new wave ticks over, we gain more things. I'm actually going to switch this out right now. That one is fine. You cannot switch tiles out that have enemies spawning. Those are the red little square dot things. Those are your viruses that you don't want to deal with. Oh, I have 4. I did not realize I had 4. I'm going to purchase a repair defenses card, and then I'm going to flush the system. Flushing, of course, resets all your cards. That is a... Oh, that one ran out. That is the way you get new cards. Costs 1 credit. Each blue dot that you get is a credit, unless you have a certain card in your hand that signifies it differently. You'll find them eventually. And as you progress through the game, things get more difficult. The waves get more intense, but you also need more credits. So that is why you create new pathways with different cards to gain more credits, but also you need to repair that, keep your, keep everything in line while also managing the nodes so they don't burn out on you. This game is difficult. And I don't know if you understood anything that I have talked about. Okay, I just realized a new system here that I did not realize I had. The credits, you can only have a maximum number of credits. Oh, 4. Take that one. You can only have a maximum number of credits. So, once the turn ends, you can only hold on to 2 credits. See, there's so much going on in this game that I didn't even realize some of the mechanics that existed. But, like, I will say this wholeheartedly. This is well worth a game to get into. This is a cool game. And now we've just gone into a different... Oh my god, I'm starting to die already. We're starting to get into another mechanic, which is the pathways can all intersect with each other. And take bad things out of the new systems and old systems, and I just gained that, so I'm going to take this node, and we're going to... Oh no, the new node, the new stuff gets put into the deck, so it'll shuffle in. Oh my god. That node is all done. I'm going to gain a credit, flush the system, get new stuff, repair. Oh my god. This one needs... No, not that one. I misclicked. Shit! Now this place doesn't have a defense, so that's going to go away now. Shit. The final thing I'm going to... Oh, I'm definitely taking an upgrade. And a credit. The final thing that I want to point out is that having viruses go down into your servers is not the end of the world. It has, like, little spaces. Don't and every wave it'll reset, but now that it's overfulled and everything is just bad. Everything is so bad now. This one is just going to yeah, let's just click on the next wave. It's just going to get worse and worse, and now viruses are coming out of this one. I didn't even realize that viruses came out of that one to go to the next one. Oh no, upgrade a defensive thing, create that better, repair this one, get a single credit. Now I have 2 credits. I'm going to flush the system because there's no good cards in this one. Remove infection from host. I don't even know what that card does. I definitely need it though. Yeah, this is a very good game. It's a very difficult good game, but it's still very, very good. I wholeheartedly recommend it. The link to it will be in the description below. My name is Ben Dark Arts, and I'm going to create the next wave that gets reshuffled. Well, no, it doesn't get reshuffled. All of that is in the discard pile. That I want. More viruses are spotting up. I need to switch that out with that right there. Everything. See, now that node up the top now is burnt out, and I can't switch it out because A, I don't have a card to... well, I can switch it out, but I don't have anything to switch it out, and now the virus thingies are there. Quickly switch it out. Now there's a line there. Oh wait, no, there's technically no line there because this server is screwed. I need to revive things from host. This node is doing terribly. It's way too slow. I'm gonna die. Pause all packets. That's a good card. I can't get it though. Upgrade. Switch this out. Switch that out. I'm going to switch this. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. You should go play it. And that's it. I'm just gonna keep trying to protect my... yeah, no, fuck, we're fucked. Look, there goes all the viruses. Those are my 2 connections. And the system's offline. Go play this game. It's well worth your time. And game over. You can probably do a better score, but it's gonna be difficult to get.